Okay, so I've probably already uploaded Waco. I'm just doing a hurry, quick and hurry. Because I don't know when my noisy ass husband is going to come back blasting his I'm only 17-year-old music. He's 43. So, you know how that goes. Right, am I right? Midlife crisis, maybe? Okay, so it's going to be my birthday, and it was Christmas. Did y'all know that? I love this. Ammonite, I think it's called. I think I showed it to you the other day. That's why it's still sitting here. So my mom wanted to, you know, she's on a fixed income. She's elderly, blah, blah, blah. I really didn't want her to spend any money, but she decided to give me $160. She's a goofball. Because I'm going to be 60. So 160. Okay. Anyways, this was the result. This is what I bought with the money. Can you guys see her? For those of you who don't know Sagen, you should. She's a beauty. And Kimberly was with me on the journey because I saw her. She was 125 plus tax and shipping. Whoa, doggy. And it was a dude. Oh, I swear to God, Logan, every time I do a video, that's when you respond. You've turned into Kimberly on me. That's too funny. He was a dude. So he just had her sitting, you know, displayed nicely, beautiful pictures, and on a mandrel. And me and Kimberly were like, well, is it going to be? I should know. Sajen is no joke. They wouldn't make a ring that would be awkward to wear, uncomfortable in any way, size, shape, or form. I would sleep with her on. You know what I mean? That's how comfortable it is. Just crazy comfortable. And she's a 6 3/4. My only problem with Sajen a lot of the times is their rings are big, 7 and up, and 6 3/4 is perfect. So there's a lot of rings that I've passed on because of the size. I mean, not, you know, I can't. Oh, I'd be spending $150 on Sajen rings. No, but look at her. If you guys want to Google it or eBay it and just see the different varieties, you probably won't see her again. Sajen is a married couple. Correct me if I'm wrong. Married couple. I can't believe this. I swear to God, I've had Sajen since the 90s, or about my first 90s. It's either 90s or early 2000s, or maybe they're around the 80s, and I didn't get to them till the 90s. But anyways, I'm pretty sure it's a married couple. White. Okay, white doesn't sound right. American? Yeah, I guess American. And they design jewelry, and they have it assembled or crafted, not assembled, crafted in, I believe it's Indonesia, Bali, and Thailand. And they do an amazing effing job. So, I'm like over the moon. I couldn't be any happier. You couldn't tell me to be any happier about it. She's just perfect. Then the seller on eBay did have return policy, so I was like, well, if she's clunky and I just can't wear her, but oh my God, she's not clunky, and yes, I can wear her, and I will wear her. I mean, she feels like butter. And I put her on this hand. She could have gone on the other pointer finger, but on my left hand, like I can just gaze at her, like out of the corner of my eye all the time when I see my hand. So that's where she's staying. Then I bought 3 different things from the same seller on eBay, and they took offers. So I made an offer. These 2 together, these vintage ass old motherfuckers, elephants. Can you see them? See, when I do a light box, it's dark to me, so I can't, you know, if I watch it back later, it's like, oh no, that was good. But no, from my vantage POV, I'm trying to show you all the, anyways, he didn't sell them as sterling, and I looked at them like, I don't know they're sterling. At least this one is for sure. This is gold wash. This is sterling, I could tell. And this is gold wash over sterling. I tested them both. These tests for sterling. And they were both, I got them both for 15. He took an OBO on for both for 15. And he combined the shipping. And this is the other thing I got from him. And this I paid 22. And this is sterling silver, I believe. It's antique. Well, old. Well, maybe antique. Don't go by this, because they've been using this clasp since the Victorian age. So when I hear everybody just say C clasp, it's like, yeah, okay. But they were also making this in the Victorian age. So there's that. Anyways, I'm not sure. Is she, well, she's a shell. I don't know, she might be abalone. She's just pretty and delicate. And yeah, she was 22. And she's got the old chain on her. The old ball and chain. But pendant. Well, obviously the chain is on her. So, yeah, I wouldn't have bought her if she was just a pin. I'm not going to lie. I am not going to lie to you people. I would not have. Sorry, Kimberly. How dare you? Okay, so that might be it. It took me way too long. I was trying to do like a shark attack. Just gorgeous. Anyways, did I say the dude? The dude. You know, he's dude. So I couldn't see it on a girl. To know what exactly it would look like on a fingy. Yeah, okay, I've showed you this ammonite. I think that's called ammonite? Is that like a fossil-y thing? I think they're cool. They're making all kinds of jewelry with this. I love them. I didn't buy this. This came in a lot. It's sitting here. And here's the Sajen that's broken. And Kelly, let me know, because you picked out 2 pieces of Sajen already. And I don't know if you want them. See the broken? Look at it. Determine if you want it. I don't even know where I put the little Sajen druzy necklace that you wanted. And just as much as I love Sajen jewelry, my initial, you know, in the 90s or whenever it was that I started buying it, was because you guys all know that I love faces. And Sajen does the goddess, what they call the goddess. And even though some of the faces are clearly men, I think they still call them the goddess. Anyways, so that's my, that's my Sajen, Cajun Sajen, as much as they make other things that aren't the goddesses. They're known for their goddesses, and that's what I buy from them. And this is going to finally be listed. Did I show you this today? This Carlo Zini. I'm calling it Art Nouveau Revival. Just, if that ain't Art Nouveau Revival, then fuck, I don't know what Art Nouveau Revival looks like. And I think I'm going to list it for 400 OBO. I know, if you guys are going, what the? Go look up Carlo Zini jewelry. And you'll say, oh, well, that's kind of cheap. Maybe I'll get that really quick. So it's just kind of a bummer that all the jewelry I sound like such an asshole. It's such a bummer that all the jewelry I've been getting is it's all designer. It's obscure designer, except for the Tiffany. But even as a Tiffany piece, it's a weird one. You know? So it's like, yes, I've been getting things that should retail for 400 plus. But, and it's not that Carlo Zini is, but but have you heard of him before I told you? Before I showed you the first time? Probably not. And if you had, then it's you, Hudson Vintage. You're the one watching. It's you, Dawn. I see you. No, but seriously, I hadn't. I'm not fronting you piddly people. You couldn't possibly. But I'm just saying, oh God, I'm not going to think of it now. The more modern, well, he's not that old. This looks old. It's a revival. He probably did this in the 1980s, I'm guessing. That's my guess. Those big Mondo bull look like they should go on a cow's nose, whoever she was. Oh, and then you bet. That necklace, those are all high-end things, but they're not shelf flyer offers. I need some shelf flyer offers. So I'm gonna list some stuff for the common people like me, the common folk. Still haven't found those earrings for anybody following my saga of having sold those little Joan Rivers earrings, and now it's embarrassing. Now I'm gonna have to. I mean, I printed the shipping label 5 days ago. It's right here. I wonder if it has the date on it. 12/30. Yeah, so a few days ago. thinking, oh yeah, I'm gonna ship it. No, you're not, Gina, because you can't find them because they're earrings. Not it. And I've looked and I've looked and I've looked some more. So it's gonna be a shit ass bummer. And the only reason I don't feel quite as bad as I normally would is because this address, and I'm not gonna tell you the address, but it's like Airport Way, blah blah blah, Portland, or like it's in sort of an exchange. And I believe they're going to China because I've had this buyer before. So it's a bummer, but it's not like a lady's personally waiting for her beautiful Joan Rivers earrings. That makes me sad when I lose something that I know, you know, someone's personally waiting for. These people are probably just money grabbing it, and that's no shame. Like, I flip all the time. I buy shit on eBay. I'm like a little Logan. A little tiny Logan. Because he buys like, oh, it's been 800, and like, oh no, I'm scared. But yeah, I'm a tiny flipper with, always have been. Etsy used to be the shit. God, when I used to sell on Etsy. That wasn't the shit for me as a seller, new. But 2007, I don't know. Whenever they started, for the first 3 years they were in business, Etsy. Oh my God, talk about flipping. Yeah, this was gold wash. Talk about flipping. This might have been gold wash someday. And then it wore off. I don't know. These are old. Anywho, yeah, if this is Bob, then to you new viewers, how dare you? Not to new Year's. New Year's. Subscribers is a weird thing. I was talking to Kimberly about that, and I'm like, well, I always call them followers, but then that sounds weird. And then she told me that's Instagram. I'm like, oh yeah, because Facebook is friends. Friends. Fucking shit. I've never met more psychos than on Facebook. Sorry, just saying. But honestly, everybody I've met here on YouTube are just normal, sweet human beings. It's so strange. You know, that Facebook, oh, whatever. I'm going to start being here, Bert. I think I'm Larry Daviding it right now. What was I going to say? There they are. There they are. I like the, oh, followers. What about followers? Subscribers. Yeah. Okay, here's what I was going to say. The only way that I would be like, oh my God, I'd be promoting is if YouTube is like, Gina, you can't upload your videos anymore unless you have 500 followers. We're not subscribers, subs, as the pros say, subs. You know, and they're never going to do that. I don't think YouTube's ever going to change into something weird like that. Like, you know, being like Big Brother like that. That would be the only way that I'd be like, oh, you guys, please, so I don't have to go away. But otherwise, no. As long as I can keep uploading my videos to YouTube, if 5 of you enjoy them, then I'm freaking slap happy. I'm happy to have 5 friends. Okay, it's this one I like better than this one. I was trying to get to it because I like the open work. I like the filigree of it all. Even though the colors are really pretty on this. Yeah, pretty. Oh, so pretty. Vacant. Yeah, that's Sex Pistols. Oh my God, I can't with this ring. The only bummer was I did have to take her, and she came in a lot, and she's my most favorite ring ever. You probably see her. She's in every video because I always wear her. That monster. That was also from a lot. But as soon as she came out of the lot, it hasn't been that long, couple, 3. I have no idea of time in this world of COVID. It could have been 8 months ago or 8 weeks ago. It's all the same. But this is my right hand. Would you have known that? Yeah, right. Oh, no. I can't laugh because my chair shakes. Oh no, and squeaks. This is my right. And then the squeaking from the chair makes me laugh more. Oh my God. Okay, I won't say that again. Isn't she? No, let me put her right side up. Like, as soon as she came out of that lot, she went on my finger, and she's never come off. It's just a thing I love. And I end up having a lot of marcasite. And it's weird. It's not even, I don't know. It's not like, oh my God, marcasite. It's just like a lot of times rings just happen to have marcasite that I like. Like this one. Just a beauty. Anyways, she usually goes on my left hand. But I just instinctively, when this came today, I snatched her off. But I haven't even tried this on my right finger. They're approximately the same size. My right hand's a little bigger. I think everyone's is. But yeah, like I said, I can, with her on this hand, I'm always seeing her. I mean, I just got her, but the view is clearer from, oh my God, you guys. Look at her. Look at how peaceful. She's so peaceful. And then this is tourmaline watermelon, the middle one. Oh no, the other one are two peasant citrine. That's what I think it said. But I love a watermelon too. But the stones are very secondary. But just look at that design. I don't work for Sagen, you guys. Come on now. I don't think anybody works for Sagen, as it were. But I think just, yeah, anyways, it's fantastic. I couldn't have been happier. Because, again, I was like, you know, thinking, damn, how's that? I can't stop looking. Are you guys so over me? Or do you love her too? Oh my God. Anyway. Okay. Well, I did open the third Waco box as I say that. I just didn't feel like doing another video. And the whole point of doing the one video of 3 of them was honestly if the Waco boxes were just going to be complete shit, then I could have just rustled through them all quickly. Although, yeah, the third one wasn't great. It was kind of like the second one. You know, it was, I'm not going to upload this until I know the other one's uploaded so that you're not confused and don't know what I'm talking about. But yeah, again, if I saw those displayed, I mean, because you see a lot displayed. I wouldn't have bought any of the 3 or any of the 4 of them just because I picked certain, like if this, well, I did buy this. This wasn't a lot, and I did see that, and I bought a lot. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm super, oh, what's the word? It's not picky. I just know what I like. I know what I like. There could be something, there could be a piece in there that some, like Chanel or I don't know, some freaking designer, I'd have no idea. You know what I mean? I only know what I know. And I only know what I'm attracted to and what I find interesting and fascinating. But I know other people, they could look at a lot with a bunch of shit in it and go, oh my God, that's a Gucci. Or, you know, not the obvious Gucci and Chanel and those, because, you know, they're usually fake anyways. But you know what I mean? There's so many designers, high-end designers, that sell for a ton that I couldn't pick out of a lineup. If you put 4 in front of me, I couldn't tell you, you know, who's what. So I just buy, I buy based on what I think is cool and what I find interesting. And none of those 4 Waco lots did I see anything that I found unusual, like this. I've seen all the, as pretty as those glass beaded necklaces are and whatnot, I've seen them 100 million fucking times. I've seen them over and over and over and over. I don't need to see them anymore. So that's my point. I like to shop for my stuff and see what I'm getting. That's what I like to do. You do you. You keep doing those blue boxes. You just keep on keeping on. There's no shame in anything. It's just everybody has a different process. My process is I tweak out on, I'll blow up the listing. I'll be like, oh, what I'm looking. I'll just tweak out on it until I bid on it, until I went on it as it lists, and all the days until I bid on it, then I win it, and all the days it takes to get to my house, I am going back through and looking at each and every lot, and I buy a lot of lots. And a couple of them be like, oh shit, like, huh. What did I see? What? That happens. There was one I got last night for $16, and I'm like, huh. I mean, I know that's not a lot of money, but I don't just bid because something's not a lot of money. And I can't for the life, and I'll go over it again, keep looking, but I couldn't for the life of me find one thing or one reason why I bid on it. It's a big fat mystery. Okay, now I'm stalling because I got to go. I did the template for this, so now all I have to do, I'm going to show this to Logan, and then all I have to do is, because he gets to hear the saga of my, like, why do I get so many weird designers that, you know, I want shit to fall off the shelves or fly off the shelves. So he gets to hear all that. Anyways, forgot what else I was saying before I interrupted myself. All right. I'm going to put that as my lead picture. No, I'll probably put my ring. I'll probably put nothing because I'll forget. But I will upload this video, and I just want to do that, you know, obviously show my beautiful, beautiful birthday Christmas present ring. But to say that I did the third one already. And I might show, here's the thing. You know, were the boxes bad? No. Will I remember a week from now one piece that came out of any of it? No. And therein for me lies the problem. It becomes not even about financials. It just becomes about memorable pieces. And this is, you know, this isn't why I brought this out here. I brought this out here because I need to list it, and I took pictures of it. But that kind of thing, like, oh yeah, that's the lot where I got that Ubetta necklace, that beautiful rock crystal, even though it won't sell anytime soon. You know, that kind of thing. Or that vintage blah, blah, blah. But I'm also not a vintage snob. It could be a brand new thing, like that necklace that I got in that lot today. That's just Charter Club. And I had to fix the ring thingy on it, like the jump ring. I fixed it. I couldn't love it more if it was frickin' Chanel. I love it. So that's what I mean. I'm, you know, I think most of us are like that. That we're not like snobs. It's just like, you know, we might prefer something, but then if there's something that's modern and whatever and that's beautiful, it's just, that's beautiful. And we call it that. Okay, I am so over myself now. I'm still wearing all this weird shit from earlier. It's not weird. Okay. Oh my God. I know when I'm stalling, and now my back's starting to hurt. All right, you guys. Have I got one? Oh, I have an ass ton of jewelry coming. Today's only Saturday? Yeah. Soon as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all those days, jewelry should be coming. And some of it are like 9-pound lots. I just have a ton. Let's not talk about it.